So, we're off and ready to go in this game 2 between OG and Kinguin. OG have a 1-0 lead over Kinguin. Kinguin trying to keep their hopes alive in this Star Ladder EU qualifier. Well, OG looking to advance to the finals up against Secret, which, again, to reiterate myself, will take place another day. So Radiant this time around is Kinguin. OG is going to be Dire. We'll take a look at how the lanes form out for both sides as they're showing Resolution up top. He did start in that off lane last game on the Phantom Lancer, but this time around probably going to be a little bit better suited in the safe lane against this Venomancer. Might not... We'll have to see how that goes. Venomancer might have an alright time. It might be a pretty no-kill lane. But you've always got Nyx to get a stun. A glimpse early comes out from Fly. Maybe you set up something early for OG. In terms of Kinguin, I like it with K-Sword going around with this Earthshaker. Always an opportunity for a couple of kills when you've got an Earthshaker roaming around. So no pressure.
Cast off the lines. We embark for battle.
For me.
No pressure from either side going into these bounty runes. The lanes will take place. The block coming through from Fly to set up Resolution. Over mid, you've got the Courier taking the salve to No-Tail, who's mid on this Necrophos. Jarek's looking like he's heading up top. Meanwhile, mid, you've got K-Sor as well as the Bloodseeker of Nisha. We had a very good game on OD last time. We'll see how he plays it out as that Fissure's going to push No-Tail to the wrong side. So K-Sor and Nisha here against No-Tail. You take a look over bottom as it's S4 up against Elasash and Exotic Deer. Got Jarek setting up on this Nyx. Possibly to go in Paytos, but it would be a pretty rough way to go in. And actually Resolution taking quite a bit of damage after that Venomous Gale, so he'll be pushed back quite a bit. Resolution and Fly still up here, and Nyx, or Jarek's just kind of probably waiting for Paytos to be pushed back if he is. I don't know if I want Jarek's around over towards the back end of this tower. He's probably better suited to come in to the trees here if the lane does push up, and that's exactly where it's set at. Take a look over mid again. Nisha quite low. No-Tail level 2. He's looking good with one in Ghost Shroud and one in his heal, and then Nisha just has one in Blood Rage, as well as Thirst. So Fly eats a little bit of damage there from Paytos on this Venomancer. Take a look over bottom as Exotic Deer at 8 and 9 having a really easy time, and actually S4 has been pushed away. So he's probably going to be trying to use that Ion Shell. Try and get himself some farm. Try to get what he can to wait out for that shrine. Maybe get level 2 or 3. Take a look over mid. Nisha is okay with that Blood Rage just to heal himself up. But No-Tail and Fly, they're pushing quite well. Got these creeps here by the tower. And it might be No-Tail who has to watch out. He's past the river. You've got K-Sor always waiting. And there it is. There's the fissure that's going to come through. Of course, Nisha not level 6. So no Rupture to really hold No-Tail in, but if that were to happen again, maybe in, say, 2 or 3 minutes, could be a problem for No-Tail in this mid lane, where Bloodseeker will hit that 6 with K-Sor going around and really be locked in by that fissure. So, Resolution just continuing to farm up, having an alright time as Paytos has moved in over to this jungle area by the secret shop. And Paytos just trying to farm up as much as he can. He's only 8-0, while this Wraith King is 19-5. And Resolution, you know, last game he put the team on his back as this Phantom Lancer. Let's see if he can do it again in game 2, or if he needs to. You're hoping that No-Tail can find himself a little bit of farm, find find level 6 quickly to use that Reaper Scythe and stymie Kinguin in the early game, or early mid-game. So, no aggression coming out from either side just yet. You've got a couple of heroes coming over mid every now and then just to harass out a bit. No-Tail actually very low. He uses that Ghost Shroud and the heal to push away Nisha, but Nisha just level 4 just with boots and a Quelling Blade. Now a Wraith Band hits pretty hard where No-Tail needs to watch out a little bit.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Rezo going very deep on a Paytos. Throws that stun. No shrine available for 30 seconds. Just continuing to hit away. You'll have Fly in just a moment with the Thunderstrike. Kinetic Field to lock him in. Might be First Blood and will be. Thunderstrike slams down Paytos and First Blood is there for OG.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
Take a look as Jerax has been found out by Nisha and Kasor. That'll be a kill going the way of Kinguin. Fissure hits again on No-Tail. He's forced to use that Ghost Shroud, but still stunned up quite a bit. They're under tower. The Totem will hit on No-Tail to stun him up. Hit him a little bit hard, but now the Arcane Curse is there, and No-Tail is still in a little bit of trouble getting hit by Elasash. You've got S4 here with Jerax. They're trying to chase down Nisha, but he's too fast. One more shot from Elasash would kill off No-Tail, but both S4 and Jerax are here to get the kill on the Silencer and the Earthshaker. Tower helping out. So 2 kills go the way of OG, split because of one just an assist and the other the tower. And now level 5 is No-Tail is in front of this Bloodseeker by just a touch. So the opportunity is there for the Reaper Scythe. Now level 6, they might actually go in on this. There's the heal bomb. Let's see if they'll pull him back. They don't have Glimpse. Only level 2 is Fly. Maybe if he had 3, we'd see OG getting a kill. Still looking to go in deep with these creeps. Nisha pinging it out. Can only run so far from No-Tail is quite quick. He's hitting away. There's the Reaper Scythe. Not enough, and there it is. So Reaper Scythe doesn't kill him off, but No-Tail will get that last hit. Death Pulse comes in just a second too late, and No-Tail's Reaper Scythe not enough. Fissure hits on 2. No-Tail still alright, and Jerax is here. Kinetic Field with the Impale coming out. From the Nyx will be another kill for OG. No-Tail looking way better than game 1 as he's now 2-0. You've got Nisha here with Paytos. They made the rotation. They've got the Rupture as well as the Gale on Jerax. He's more than dead as Nisha and Paytos set up around him, but Jerax with the Rupture will finally go down, and Elasash, rightfully enough, comes over and grabs the -2, or +2 for him. So 5-2. So 1,000 net worth lead. For the side of OG. We'll see if they're able to extend this net worth lead and look for pretty much an early game lead that they didn't have last game and see how well they play with that. You take a look as over bottom Exotic Deer. We haven't really taken a look at him at all. He's got the Midas already and really just free farming away. You know, you've had S4 here every now and then. He goes into the jungle with that Ion Shell. But when you leave Elasash and Exotic Deer all, you know, around by themselves, this may not be that great for the side of OG going into this mid-game. You take a look at Fly continuing to get hit by Elasash and the Arcane Curse. They'll take out one. They'll look for more in Jerax. They've got the Rupture coming through, and now with the fear coming out from Exotic Deer. He'll hurt even more. One more shot, and the kill is there for Nisha.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Savage Roar to do more damage with that Rupture, but it is 2 kills going the way of this Bloodseeker. So Peytos continuing to farm up. He's doing alright. Not amazing behind S4 by 500 gold, but alright for what he's done. I think he's rotated a couple, too many times. But they look at Fly. They've got themselves the Fissure, looking for the root. There's the kinetic, or Glimpse and kinetic field from Fly to keep himself alive. And he will run back and be okay. So Lone Druid makes his way over, and actually Elisash drops to S4, trying to TP out. Just gets out. As Bloodright, not enough damage at level 1, and S4 ruptured as well. Just TPs away with no fear of a stun coming in his way. Fissure hits here onto No-Tail.
Handle this deluge.
Nothing more to follow that up, and we'll take a look over bottom again as Nisha just continuing to farm on this Bloodseeker. We'll see what he goes for next after these phase boots, and with Exotic Deer farming the jungle as well with a Midas of his own. So they both have about 1,300 gold saved up. Their net worth's close, not close to each other by much. 600 gold spreads them out, but those are 2 cores for the side of Kinguin, who are top 3 in the net worth, while you've got Resolution farming away now in the jungle, looking for that armlet after picking up that Midas.
Radiant's bottom tower is staggering. Like a drunk sailor.
So he'll work on that armlet while he's in the jungle. Jerax over mid against Kasor will stun each other, and just about level 6 is Jerax, where I think OG will look to be a bit more aggressive with the mobility of Nyx and that vision that he'll provide with Vendetta.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Got No-Tail nearby at level 9, and S4 at level 9 as well, pushing with the Ion Shell on himself. Global Silence comes over mid. You take a look. Elisash trying to TP out will successfully do so. The Global Silence saves him from getting stunned by Resolution, but that is Global Silence used, and 3 heroes mid for OG, which means Kinguin, they're going to move up top, look for Fly. They spot him out. Can they land this enough? They get the Fissure before glimpsed away, and Fly gets chased out by Peytos as well as Kasor. The kinetic field is there, but that's not going to save his life, and Earthshaker will slam jam down Fly. Over bottom, S4 is ruptured, but there's the totem to lock S4 in place. There's not much he can do. Blood right on top of him. The kill is there for Nisha, and Kinguin, like that, get 2 kills.
Dire's top tower is gone.
So aggression coming the way of OG from Kinguin this time around. And now level 6 is Jerax. He's got this Vendetta to spot out Peytos. He's got Resolution coming over. He's going to stun him up. There's the Vendetta hit, followed up with the Impale. Should be an easy kill. One more slam, and there it is. Resolution with the swipe of a hand will get another kill. Or get his first kill. 1-0-1. So 7-6 in favor of OG. You've got this Veil coming out on No-Tail with the Euls coming in next for him. For Nyx, looking for Tranquils, it seems. They're going to try to use him as much as they can to really find a couple of kills like they just did top. Fissure hits on 2. There's the totem. Also lands on 2. No-Tail trying to chase down Kaser. He gets pulled back with Glimpse, as well as the Vacuum. Reaper Scythe is thrown, and No Tail with another. He's now got himself a killing spree, looking much better than the previous game.
Radiant's top tower is on the rocks.
So now Resolution actually shows himself. Bottom gets the stun, hits the courier, gets a kill, and now they look to go in on Peytos. The Venomous Gale is going to be thrown at S4, as well as the Poison Nova. A little bit of damage over time, hurting this side of OG, as well as the Arcane Curse, but won't be enough to deter OG. They'll get the kill on Peytos. Actually look for more as Jerax moves forward with the Vendetta. They've got the Kinetic Field. They'll spot out Elisash. And wow, one huge hit from Resolution will clean up that one. And 10-6 in favor of OG as all 5 heroes are here. And a double kill for S4. So OG, they are really doing well this game. A lot better than the first. And that is a considerable difference for No Tail, who is 3-0-4. He's doing well, has that. Yule's coming in next. With that Veil at level 10, almost level 2 in that Reaper Scythe. We'll see if OG look to continue to move forward on Kinguin.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Let's see, what does Kinguin have right now? Tranquil's on Earthshaker, a while away from that Blink Dagger. Yasha is here for Bloodseeker, looking for that SNY. He's level 11, and his form's been alright. 3rd on the net worth, but it's really the lone druid you talk about, as his farm is almost on par with Resolution from where he's been at. He's not going the Mask of Madness build, so they're not looking to push. They're looking for the later game where they're going to use this Radiance. And you take a look, actually Exotic Deer's been found out. He's going to be glimpsed back into the Static Storm. You take a look at Nyx. Reaper Scythe comes in, will clean up Exotic Deer, and Echo Slam is dropped on top of a couple of heroes on OG. He'll clean up Jerax, but Kasor will be found out and finished off by OG, as well as Elisash. 3 kills for OG. And they only lose Jerax on that Nyx. So about 1,000 net worth change in favor of OG. They'll grab this tier 1 tower as well. Now lead by 3,000, and they are looking pretty good. Ooh, Fly might be in trouble. They're gonna have Nisha come over, but Nisha, I don't know if he knows that 3 more heroes are around here. You don't really want to go in on this. And No Tail nearby. Nisha should just turn around and walk away with the Invis rune he has. There's the Rupture on S4 as well as the Bloodright. He's actually going to try and go for both of these heroes. S4 trying to get away. He's locked in by the Kinetic Field. Getting away is Fly with just 51 health. You take a look at S4 trying to cliff Kasor. He'll end up dropping. Nisha gets the kill, and now they look for more. No Tail in a bit of trouble as Exotic Deer, Peytos, and Elisash start to hit away. Roche wants to join in, but Exotic Deer will get the kill on No Tail, and I think with that they're trying to move in on Roche, who's stuck in the fissure. No, not going in. Looked like they might.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Yes.
They will just continue to push over mid, get it down to about 68 health. Now you take a look over as Jerax. I think he knows that Kasor is here, and he's got Vendetta up in 10. He's trying to wait out his time and go after Kasor with 1 hit. Peytos coming up. He needs to watch out so he doesn't get spotted. 4 seconds. Might be able to get him in between the towers, and there's the Vendetta. This is what he's been waiting for, and there it is. Stun's gonna hit. Can he clean him up? Kasor in trouble, and oh, Spike Carapace. Make sure he doesn't get hit by that totem. Will get the kill. Jerax here to try and TP away, but there's the Savage Roar to pull him out, and Jerax has traded his life. And that's a kill going to Exotic Deer. So has that Sacred Relic, looking more towards that Radiance already and farming very well. Not on pace with Resolution, but now Nisha's here to spot S4. There's the Rupture. Blood right. S4 just trying to get out of that so he could TP away possibly, but there's the Vacuum. 2 more shots from Nisha, and there's the kill. So, 14-12 in favor of OG. Looking alright, they haven't really spread their net worth advantage that much. And that's due to the fact that Exotic Deer, he's found himself a couple of kills. He's been farming very well. He's only almost 3,000 behind, or actually almost 2,000 behind Resolution. Any math right there. And that bear does now have that Radiance in full. So, OG again still trying to use Jerax to find a moment to go in. And there are sentry wards in the jungle, so Jerax has to be careful, but he's not known about mid just yet. He's got no team with him, so just really getting vision, soaking up some experience, and that's it. And actually, Resolution's going to go for a Radiance of his own. Global Silence comes out. You take a look over mid. There's a fight raging on as Jerax is silenced as well as hit by that Arcane Curse. The Blood Right's going to come through. No Tail might be in a little bit of trouble. They drop the Static Storm on top of this Venomancer Reaper Scythe as well. That's not going to do anything. They'll lose two in both No Tail as well as Fly. They look for another one in Resolution. Nice vacuum wall. Rupture is out on S4. This is looking like a good fight for Kinguin. Nisha slamming down these heroes. They finally kill off Exotic Deer, but it looks like Resolution might only lose his first life. They slowed up Patos and Nisha. They've got Jerax coming through. The Poison Nova's dealt. One big crit there from Resolution. The stun comes in from Jerax, and OG look alright in this fight. They've taken out the 3 cores of Kinguin. They're looking for more in Elisash. He has no mana to TP away, even if he had a TP. He'll pick up the Bounty Rune, try and make space, glimpse back into the kinetic field. OG, Jerax, and Resolution are here. Neutrals looking to steal a kill, and they will. So unfortunately for OG, they do get the chase. They end up having Elisash go down, but they don't get credit for it. So 17-15, 4,000 net worth lead here for OG. Take a look at what Kinguin's working with is they have that Radiance on the Bear, but that's about it for him right now. But they do have the Midas, so the farm's going to be nice for Exotic Deer. And then Nisha with the SNY looking for Diffusal next. Not too far away from that. Over mid, Nisha and Elisash just continuing to push. What does Elisash have? Anything of value? No. Tranquils, TP, and Smoke. Take a look over at Jerax, who's got himself that Urn, and Wand looking for that Blink Dagger next. Has Earthshaker picked up his? He has. So now they have the opportunity to work with Blink, Echo Slam, and those 3 stuns that Earthshaker brings to the fray. Finally, the Diffusal Blade picked up by Bloodseeker, so we'll see if this is their time to really go in and fight. Resolution quite strong with that Radiance now, as well as the Blink Dagger. So all 5 heroes are here for OG. They're looking over towards bottom. As 3 of these heroes are here for Kinguin, and they might be in a little bit of trouble. They're going to be found out by these wards as Resolution goes in, not smoked. And they are forced back, so... We'll just look to push this bottom tier 2 again. Jerax just trying to find vision of where these heroes are at for Kinguin. Pushing top is Exotic Deer with this Bear. Having Radiance and looking for the Solar Crest next. And Resolution will try and clean up. You take a look at the rest of the heroes. They're looking for a fissure to stop anybody. Okay, so we're not going to find it. And they'll all be able to TP out with 4 of these heroes coming down for Kinguin. Or actually all 5 of them. So they push this tier 2, get it a little under half health. Down to 600, and now Bloodright comes out. Gonna hit on 2 Spike Carapace to stun up this Bloodseeker. They might look for more. It's locked into Static Storm. They've got the Global Silence. Jarek's hitting away, but Bloodseeker hits harder. Jarex finds the stun, gets the kill on Nisha, and OG, despite being silenced, will clean up at least one. They've got the Surge coming through on Resolution as well as the Blink, but doesn't blink to the right spot just yet. And Elasash might be the one who's killed off next by Resolution. He's spotted, Radiance burning away, and nicely placed by Elasash to get into those trees and TP away.
A gift from the Tempest of Battle. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower.
Take a look over mid. K-Sword trying to get out of the kinetic field, pulled back in by the vacuum wall. But OG don't commit to going in just yet. They've got the glimpse back on K-Sword. They pull him back not once, but twice. But OG, despite using vacuum and wall, do not go in further anymore. And we'll retreat off this mid-tier 2. So Bear has finished off that Solar Crest. They're continuing to push. They've got this tier 2 down to about 1,000 health, so they're taking 600 off of that. Let's take a look over mid. Elasash here and Nisha. 4 heroes here for Kinguin, while OG are searching the trees up top to find nothing. So, Exotic Deer still just continuing to farm. 3,000 net worth behind Resolution on this Wraith King, who's farming impressively well. And he's going for that Maelstrom, and he's just about finished with it. And as I say that, there it is. So the push, the farm will be faster from Resolution. If you think it was fast right now, think again. It's going to get that much faster. And Resolution now silenced up, but nothing there for the side of Kinguin as they are looking to push bottom a little bit. OG will head into Roche, and 4 heroes here while No Tail is pushing bottom. You take a look, Nisha's been spotted out by Jerax. There's the blink. Oh boy, a little bit of a miss. And the glimpse all the way back, but Global Silence comes in from the Silencer. So now Kinguin might be able to push on forward as they've got the Rupture out on S4, but with not many heroes here, OG will be able to retreat freely and maybe go back into the Roche. But they know that Kinguin's here, so they don't want to go in just yet. And Global Silence is down, so OG, instead of going for the Roche, could be very aggressive at this moment. Going to Roche again, not going to stick in just yet. Looks like they're looking to set up for a smoke. And there it is, a 5-man smoke coming out from OG.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Elasash pulling away these creeps. 2 heroes coming through. Here's Jerax Vendetta looking for that hit. Finds it with the stun. Flies here with the Thunder Strike. And Elasash cutting those creeps wasn't the smartest of moves, as you now fall to both Jerax and Fly. This opens up space for the rest of OG to get this Aegis that's now put on Resolution, who has 3 lives now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Kinguin, despite being down 4 kills, their net worth isn't too bad. Vacuum not going to pull back Peyto, still trying to run away. You've got S4 here, no more Vacuum, and no way to stop him from getting out. Resolution could have blinked in and stunned. Actually, his blink was on cooldown, so no, he couldn't. Ooh, Echo Slam on No Tail. Bloodright's there as well as the Bear coming in. There's the Savage Roar to push him to his own death, thanks to the Rupture of Nisha. Jerex is here as well as a Fly and Resolution. S4 joins in. Nisha getting hit by Resolution, locked in by this kinetic field of Fly, will be strucken down. And now they look for more in K-Sor as there's the glimpse used by Fly as well as the Thunderstrike. And they will clean off both the Bloodseeker and the Earthshaker after losing No Tail. So, 21-16, and now they're looking over top. Jerex is here, and I don't know how far forward he wants to be. 14 seconds without Vendetta. There's the Savage Roar into the Venomous Gale. Spike Carapace to stun him up for just a moment. The Arcane Curse and the Venomous Gale should be enough to kill him, and Exotic Deer gets credit for that one. So, little Yule's up on the bear, but he silenced, uses that Ghost Shroud to slow up the bear for just a moment. You take a look mid, Resolution continuing to look to push with that armlet while Kinguin pushed top. We'll take a tier 2, back off, and the 3 heroes here from Kinguin are not going to chase. Nisha actually dropping as Resolution goes in onto this Bloodseeker in the jungle. You take a look, now it looks as though his K-Sor is going to die. He'll fall as well. Resolution with an easy-looking double kill. Global Silence comes through. You take a look at the fight happening up top. No Tail getting a little bit low as Elisash is here with the bear, but not enough damage to take him out, and Elisash is going to run up into the top lane through these racks, through this tower, all the way into the base. The Veil is there from No Tail. Resolution's clean up another one. Can he get this kill on Elisash? No. Meanwhile, Resolution just going into the base and getting more kills. He'll go off Paytos this time. So Resolution, S4, and Fly, they look to clean up this tier 3 mid. They've got creeps. They've got the Aegis. Resolution just hits away with S4, and this might be a much quicker game than the previous one against Kinguin. Goes down the tier 3. They look towards getting this Rax. He's going to be rooted up. That's his first life gone. But can they pop the Aegis? There's the stun onto the bear. Resolution hitting away. Should be able to clean it up, and will. Bloodright's going to come through for the silence. Will hit on just Resolution. And OG, I think they're okay with taking that tier 3 and might look to back off, but they're waiting for their creeps. They're looking to set up again, knowing that they have this Aegis, and now a 10,000 net worth lead. Actually, Smoke up on the low ground. Resolution blinks in. Is going to get that stun off on K-Sor. He's going to be forced to have back again. And now let's see if they can turn this around on OG. Echo Slam comes through from the Earthshaker. Vacuum Wall on 3 from S4. So the Savage Roar will push back Resolution, but he still has that Aegis. They're looking to get this kill onto the Bloodseekers. They've taken out S4. The Glimpse is back. The kill is there with the Reaper Scythe. And now, finally, Resolution is back, but that's just with his ulti. He still holds the Aegis. He'll get another kill. Buybacks there from the Bloodseeker. Looking to get back in is Nisha to kill off this Resolution Wraith King God. He's back alive again. Resolution blinks back to his team. Will finish off this set of racks just like that. And OG, they'll retreat, just losing S4 in the Aegis. So now with that racks down mid, it's a 14,000 net worth lead for OG.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
They've opened up shrines, have the MKB on Resolution, and they will start to take these buildings out up their net worth lead of 15,000 and really look to close out this game in the next coming minutes.
Regeneration. A gift from the tempest of battle.
So No Tail looks to push top. 3 heroes, or 2 heroes here for Kinguin. Elisah showing himself in the front. Maybe not the best place for him, as he could get glimpsed back by a nicely placed Disruptor. Glimpse. And actually, Resolution trying to get into this fight. Gets stopped by the fissure, still moving forward. There's the defusal to slow him down, but the stun from both Jerex and Resolution is there. Kazor 1 and looking for 2. Radiance burn as well, as Jerex just hitting away with that urn will take him out. Clean up this tier 2 over top, and OG, they're setting up again for another high ground siege.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And then Resolution actually backs off, cleans up this Ancient. Maybe wait for Roche, but it's still a little ways out. They should feel a little bit confident going into this next fight, knowing that Resolution has a second life. 40-second cooldown with that Aegis. They just don't kill him fast enough on Kinguin. He had 4 lives in that last high ground siege.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
Take a look over at Exotic Deer, Elisash, and Nisha. And Jerex finds Elisash, gets that stun. Bloodright comes in. They'll spike Carapace it up. Fissure stops Resolution for just a moment. But there's the stun and actually Force Staff to the high ground. He'll get pulled back. There's the Reaper Scythe and will slam down on top of Elisash, taking him out for 80 seconds. So now they'll push over bottom. Blink in. Resolution 1, 2, 3, 4 will get the kill on Case. So the Global Silence is a little bit late. They come in with Patos to throw that poison over, as well as the Venomous Scale and No Tail. They'll finally kill off S4, but I don't know how much that's going to do. You've got this nicely farmed Resolution just hitting away at this team and doing oh so much. Reincarnation gets Wraithfire Blast, stuns up the entire side of Kinguin. 3 are dead, and 1's going to buy back in Patos. They actually do take out Resolution, and now they're looking for more. Venomous Scale thrown at Jerex. He'll drop 3 dead on OG, and No Tail, he might be next. Little Yule's action there. No Tail trying to bide some time. Savage Roar, and there's the kill. Exotic Deer just gets away, and Fly looking to be next. Will Fly get the kill? No! Not enough. He'll survive with 33 health, and it's a full team wipe in favor of Kinguin. So a full team wipe, still down by 16,000 net worth. It was because there were 2 buybacks there from Elisash and Patos. OG not really needing to buy back, as they've really been able to push into this base freely. So you take a look as Kinguin try to farm, try to get those next couple of items. They need to defend a little bit better. I mean, getting all 5 kills is a nice defense, but that's thanks to the buybacks. You're not going to have that every time. So Kaiser here with the Force Staff, with the Blink Dagger. You take a look at Elisash, still pretty much nothing. Bloodseeker looking for that BKB, but is a ways out. And then Lone Druid, let's take a look at his bear. I actually don't think he has a bear right now, at least for the next 30 seconds. We'll take a look at Patos, looking for that Solar Crest, then Heaven's Halberd, still way off from that. And Ag's actually coming out from the Lone Druid. Take a look at No Tail getting his Ags, S4 with the Pipe, Guardian Greaves looking for the Blink next. Jerax on this Nyx, Blink, Yule's Urn, and then Resolution. Of course, with that Radiance still, full Mjolnir. Oh my god. Armlet, MKB, Blink, top of the net worth by almost 6,000 on this Lone Druid. Resolution having a game and a half at 11-1 and 11. And there's not really much that could stop him despite him going down in that last engagement. So Kinguin, they move into this Roche pit. They have Echo Slam available. Nisha, Exotic Deer, and Patos have made their way in. OG none the wiser to it. OG, let's see if They could get in this Roche pit in time, and the answer is no, and the Aegis is picked up by Nisha. Let's go back to Lone Druid. Bear. Bear. Solar Crest, AC, Midas, and Radiance. So OG now without that Aegis, they might take this time to sit back and farm their next couple of items. No-Tail working on that. Ag still, he's got enough gold for it, but probably going to hold for buyback with the Heaven's Halberd and the Veil. He's alright and level 20, so Reaper Scythe is level 3. Take a look at the talents he's taken. 10% on magic resistance, plus 6 stats, 40 damage. So it's pretty well off right now. And Resolution, already level 25, has that reincarnation cast Wraithfire Blast on everybody in an AoE. That is absurd. Bear might be in trouble. Stunned up by Jerex. Resolution going to stun it up as well. And that is no Bear. Actually, Bear summoned again, but no Bear summoned for another 2 minutes. So they clean up the Bear, get 300 gold, and they'll continue to push while Kinguin, with this Aegis, they're pushing top, but have not gone for a fight of their own. So with the pushing coming in from OG, they're forced to come back. It looks like... Are they setting up to smoke again? Yes. I think they're looking to set up to smoke. You take a look over top. Global Silence is going to be used. The Yule is going to keep No-Tail alive for a little bit longer. And let's see if they can get a kill. Meanwhile, Nisha's got the kill on Jerex. Reaper Scythe comes through onto the Earthshaker. K-Sword will not get the kill, but they finally clean it up with Fly. You take a look over bottom. They go in on Resolution. They pop his first life, but they're all stunned up. That could be a little bit of trouble as he blinks away. And now you've got S4 here with a nice vacuum wall on 4 heroes. BKB is going to be popped by Nisha. Still continuing to chase on S4. They'll clean him up. They've got themselves 2 OG down to 3 heroes left. You take a look at Fly, who's trying to get away. The Static Storm will lock him in with the kinetic field, but he will die as well, and just No-Tail and Resolution survive. They take out K-Sword, but that is it. So let's take a look at that fight recap. 4 die. It's actually 3 is the reincarnation of Wraith King used, and they only lose Earthshaker. So this is slowly but surely turning into another Game 1 situation where Kinguin has held again. Okay, not nicely, but in a decent manner. This game could be going to 80 minutes. You never know. So I'm going to take a moment here to ask Co-Caster his thoughts. Okay, stop talking to myself. That's right. Okay. So up top, No-Tail just continuing to farm. He's got that Ags finished off. Looking pretty good going for the Blink next. His farm's been much better this game. He's been positioned much better this game. 7, 4, and 16. Where last game, I'm pretty sure his plus-minus was minus. And it was really on the back of Resolution. Now, this game is not much different in the fact that Resolution was 25 very quickly. It was 6 slotted very quickly as well. But No-Tail, this time around, is actually kind of participating a little bit more in these fights. And he did have 55,000 damage, hero damage last game, but it just seemed he was out of position so many times and taking out a fight so early that even that 55,000 damage on heroes was kind of a shock. So Jerex over bottom will get the stun again onto this Bear with Spike Carapace and the Impale. Resolution will stun him up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Resolution gets a nice little kill. They've got the Fissure as well as the Global Silence. Doesn't look like Kinguin's going to look to chase. They've got the Rupture through onto S4, but you really got to worry about Resolution. You can't go in. Now Global Silence is down, and OG, they're ready to fight. They set up bottom with everybody here. There's the Spike Carapace to stun up this Bloodseeker Nisha. Really puts him in a little bit of trouble when he throws that blood right down. That could be initiation for Jerax. He does have that blink available to him. Blink is getting there for No Tail, so he might blink in if they do set something up like that again. So Kinguin, they got to be very careful. Let's take a look at the bear. What has he got right now? Still the same thing? No, he's got the BKB this time around. So Fissure comes through as well as the Blood Right, but Yule's the save No Tail for now. Blink forward, S4, nice vacuum wall into the Static Storm. They should be able to clean up at least one. They'll take out Peytos. He's dead for 104 seconds. Nisha knows it's the time to fight. He needs to make something happen now. Echo Slam on 3. So can Kinguin take this fight? Kaysor getting quite low. Nisha hitting away. They'll take out No Tail. They'll look for more in S4, and they'll get themselves a second. They've only lost themselves the Earthshaker as well as the Venomancer, and they finally take out Resolution, who comes back alive and is stunned up everybody. So Nisha's got to be a little bit careful. So does Exotic Deer. They've lost the bear. They'll lose Lone Druid. Buying back is Kaysor, but they are down to 3 heroes to defend this high ground. Resolution goes in again. There's the Spike Carapace, locks in the Bloodseeker. Totem comes out on 2. Kaysor trying to help his team get a couple of kills. They finally take out Resolution, who is just 10 seconds away from getting that reincarnation back up. And they do hold again. So, now we're going to lose that bottom barracks. Jerax is actually the one who gets it and will be able to retreat freely. And I say that, they're coming in. There's the Fissure. They've got the Rupture. Jerax running away. Spike Carapace stops Nisha for just a moment, and that's going to be enough to lock him in. So Jerax gets away with a nicely used Spike Carapace. Actually, at the end of Spike Carapace, Nisha used that Rupture and it still hit him, so unfortunate for the Bloodseeker. And OG, they've got themselves a 20,000 net worth lead. Just about. So. No Tail continuing to push top, and he's doing very well right now. At 7-5 and 19. Looking way better than last game. Obviously, this is a newer team with Resolution coming in. Positions getting a little bit changed, so they are still trying to find their chemistry, which is okay, but it just looks a little bit worse when they're trying to find their chemistry and all these qualifiers are happening at one time. So, Resolution, Moonshard, Eaton, looking for the Abyssal Blade next. Take a look, Jerax with that gem. Did No Tail pick up that blink? He did. Alright. So now they look to move in further. They're setting up this slow siege again. Ooh, Jerax trying to go in. Spike Carapace. Not going to set anything else up. So this is a similar formation that we've seen Kinguin in before, circling the Ancient and just looking to defend, which is fine. They try to set up the Roche coming in a minute and 30, so they'll sit by this Roche pit, continue to farm, knowing that Kinguin have been corralled in their base. They can't really move out too far in risk of being picked off. And actually, let's take a look at their buybacks. They've got buyback on Bloodseeker, and that is it. So they should just sit around this Roche pit for the next minute, looking periodically to try and get this next Aegis in cheese, but they could look to fight. They have looked strong in these engagements. The only problem is they've lost Resolution and No Tail a couple of times, so maybe that confidence is not as strong as it was. Maybe I'd say 10 minutes ago.
Radiant's top tower is on the rocks.
So, They're still just looking to hold, and again, they're just holding formation for OG near this Roche pit. And Roche is up in 10 seconds. Take a look over mid. Fly. Oh boy, you're in a bad spot. Rupture comes through. That's actually fine that they use Rupture onto Fly. Global Silence will follow up as well. Fly will end up dropping to Exotic Deer, but that is Rupture, which isn't a terrible cooldown, as well as Global Silence used. And now Kinguin are going to be the ones who look to go into Roche. Kinguin are inside the Roche pit. K-Sor sitting on the outside. Jerex, that's exactly who he's looking for. They want to be able to stop this Echo Storm. The Fisher's actually going to hit on Jerex, but now Jerex with the Vendetta will get the stun as well, so they may not have Earthshaker in this fight. He's going to use himself, try and get out, but Resolution is here trying to clean up, and with that Radiance and the Wraithfire Blast damage, he will end up cleaning him up. They've got Nisha trying to run away. The silence comes through. No stun from Jerex. No Tail has nothing to lock him down with. And Nisha maybe going to try and fight inside the Bloodright. Spike Carapace hits him. He's now no longer stunned. Still trying to run. There's the Yules on Nisha. The Veil is out. Reaper Scythe up in 2. Not enough mana just yet. Now finally Jerex hits the stun. Gets the kill. And Exotic Deer taken out by Resolution off camera. So Resolution goes into the Roche pit. Nobody coming through from Kinguin, and it will be Aegis on Resolution again. So 3, maybe 4 lives, depending on how quickly they take out this Wraith King. So pushing, or not pushing bottom, but looking for vision is Jerex deep into this base over by where the bottom racks once stood. Meanwhile, pushing top is going to be Resolution and the rest of the team pushing mid. So they're looking to set up and they're looking to get into this base, clean up this game too, up by 27,000 net worth. Move on to the finals against Secret, which will take place another day. You take a look, Jerex might have been found out. There's the Yules. They actually back off as the rest of the team's taking the racks, so he's just trying to make some space. Resolution eating creep shots, eating that Venomous Gale, will eat his first life. And now he's got 40 seconds. Stun comes through onto Peytos. Double stun from Jerex, in a bit of trouble. There's the Static Storm. And now the Reaper Scythe comes through. They'll finally kill off this Venoman. So you take a look at the rest of the team. As Fly's got himself a second kill. Nisha in here with the BKB, hitting away at No Tail's going to eat that cheese. Peytos comes through with the Poison Nova. K-Sor is here. He's already used that Echo Slam, and Resolution does not care. It's just a scratch. He'll hit it. Peytos. 2 are dead on the side of Kinguin. Make that 3 from Resolution. And they finally pop that Aegis. Aegis is popped. He still has 8 seconds left before he can reincarnate again. Savage Roar to push him back, but there is the vacuum onto 2 of these heroes to put them into the kinetic field. They'll clean up Exotic Deer. They'll look for more in the Bloodseeker, who will Yules himself up and not live before the Ancient goes down. So it's a full team wipe for OG. 46-30, just 51 minutes in. OG will win this second game and take the series, move on to the finals up against Team Secret, which will, I'm pretty sure, happen at another time. So 15-9 for Nisha. Resolution looking good at 17-2 and 17. My God. And then No Tail, 8-5 and 25, had a much better game this time around. You take a look at his hero damage, 24,000, only half of what Resolution had. But he is that Necro, charging in, hitting hard, and cleaning up heroes. So, OG take the series 2-0. I'm pretty certain we're not doing the next series. I'll ask, and I'll let you guys know in just a moment. That's it for me. I'm your caster, BCop. At BCop92 on Twitter. Hope it was slightly enjoyable. I know it wasn't the best, but, you know, give it what I got. Grow over time, and thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. And,